my lovely people, I'm Zoha welcoming you on Zohainsight YouTube channel. I hope you all are doing great, and in today's video I will be sharing my very first impressions on e.l.f. Cosmetics products. So e.l.f. Cosmetics recently launched in India exclusively on Nykaa, and I bought quite a few products in buy two get one free offer. And this is the very first time that I'm trying them out, so thought of sharing my very first impressions with you. I haven't bought much of the base products, only two base products are there, and I bought some eye makeup, lip products and highlighter as well. I have created this beautiful makeup look by using e.l.f. products and some other products. So now let's see how these e.l.f. Cosmetics works on me and what are my very first thoughts. I have prepped my face by following my skincare routine, and my skin is all set to begin with makeup, but before that I am prepping my lips, and for that I am using e.l.f. Lip Exfoliator in Brown Sugar variant. This is how it looks like. I'm just applying with bullet and gently scrubbing with fingertip. It's very smooth, soft and buttery, and scrubbing sugar particles are also very fine. Feels really nice, not very harsh. Sugar particles are now completely dissolved, so I'm wiping it off with a damp cotton pad. I can clearly feel that my lips are very moisturized and soft and no dead layers at all. It's very gentle and feels really hydrating, very soft, and my lips are also looking a bit pink, and in very less time this product works really well. I really like it. Price for this is 600 rupees for 3.5 grams, but you will need a very little amount and it's not very harsh. It's very gentle on lips. Now I'm putting on my favorite lip balm because I have applied a lip exfoliator, just a little bit, not too much. And this is my very favorite, the Body Shop Vitamin E lip balm. This is really great, and you must moisturize after using a lip exfoliator. Starting off with primer, so I was about to buy the Poreless Putty primer. I added that into my cart as well, but then I saw this baby right here. This is e.l.f. Tone Adjusting Face Primer in the shade Brightening Lavender. Then I instantly picked this up because I love lavender hued primers. They really helps to brighten the skin complexion, and also they cancels out the yellowness from the skin. But before this I am using a silicone based primer, just a little bit, and I'm applying it onto my T-zone and gently pressing it in. And this is Colorbar Perfect Match silicone based primer. Now I'm using this lavender one, so this is how it looks like. e.l.f. is a cruelty-free and vegan brand. I'm taking just a little bit. I'm applying it on my face now. It's my mirror. I really like my Becca First Light Priming Filter. That one is my very favorite lavender hued primer. I have shared that one in my top 20 favorite products in 2020 video. I will link it here if you're interested to watch that video. Okay, so the texture is very smooth. It's not runny. It's not very opaque as well, which is great, and it feels like a silicone based primer, only very smooth and soft, not very sticky, not very heavy. Feels very light on skin, and skin feels very smooth as well. And I think only one pump is enough for the entire face. This one is priced at 800 rupees for 14 ml of quantity, but let's see how it performs underneath my foundation. But before that, I am applying the peach corrector around my eye area and on my acne marks, and allowing this primer, that lavender primer, to completely sink into my skin. Now I'm using Maybelline Fit Me Concealer over the corrector, and I am in the shade 20 Sand. Just buffing my concealer in with the help of dense concealer brush. Though the lavender primer was feeling a little bit silicone based, but it is absorbed into my skin and not feeling heavy at all, and it's really nice hydrating feeling. I really like this, but let's see how the primer performs underneath the foundation, if it really helps to brighten the complexion and cancels out the yellowness from the skin or not. So for that, I'm using my everyday favorite foundation. This is Nykaa Skinshield Anti-Pollution Foundation in the shade 7 Hot Honey. I can see that foundation is applying very beautifully and effortlessly for sure. And I can also see the difference that this side is looking quite bright and very neutral because I have a neutral undertone, but I face the issue of yellowness and golden touch into my skin when I'm a bit dull or tan. You can actually see the difference on both sides of my face. This one is actually looking neutral and bright. I really like this. It's looking very fresh and natural. To set my foundation and concealer, I'll be using e.l.f. HD Loose Powder in the shade Sheer. This is a translucent loose powder and this is how it looks like. I must say that the packaging is lovely, and to use the product, all I have to do is to just unscrew the cap, turn the dial, and here they have added a sticker which I'm going to peel now to reveal the opening. Here you go. From here you can take the product onto the lid. I'm just taking a little bit, and after you have used the product, just turn the dial to close that opening and then apply the cap. So let's try this. It's very soft and finely milled. See, I really like the feeling. Okay, it's super soft, and I'm sure that this is not having any kind of coverage. So yeah, let's apply. I can totally see that you will need a very little amount of this powder. You don't really need a lot, and I'm just setting my eye area and my T-zone with this. It's very lightweight, not very heavy. I can also see that it really helps to blur out the pores just a little bit, not too much. The open pores, which we combination skin beauty always suffer from. It feels really nice, matte, but not drying. You can see that I took a very little amount, but still there is a lot of product left in the span, which I'll use to cut below the bronzer. So yeah, now let's move on to the next product. But before that, price for this is 800 rupees for 8 grams of quantity, and I am on a hunt of really good loose powders because I love wearing loose powders a lot, and I think that I like this one because this is very soft and finely milled. I just did my eyebrow off camera by using Sugar Arch Arrival Brow Definer in the shade 04 Felix Onyx, and I didn't bought any e.l.f. eyebrow product, but I really like their brow gel, which I might buy in near future. But for now, let's move on to the eye makeup. For eye makeup, I'm using their very famous bite-size eyeshadow quads, and this one is in the variant Cream and Sugar. and this is very bad, which sounds like very bad, but I'm sure that it's not. With these, I'll also be using e.l.f. Liquid Glitter Eyeshadow in the shade Ocean Eyes. From here, you can peel to open the eyeshadow. This is how Cream and Sugar Eyeshadow Quad looks like. And this is how Very Bad Eyeshadow Quad looks like. These bite-sized eyeshadow quads actually looks like bite of chocolate, and these are very small and travel friendly. For base, I'm using this cream shade on complete eyelid and lower lash line. To define crease, I'm using this dusty pink shade. These two shades are not very pigmented. They are great. The cream shade is great as in base eyeshadow, and this dusty pink is good for to define the crease, but you have to slightly build this shade. So far, I really like the feel of the eyeshadow. It's very soft and no any kind of extra effort is needed to blend them out. But yes, for a good pigment, you will have to dip your brush in the pan for at least 3 times, and then only you will be able to add really nice color to your crease. On the outer side of eyelid, I'm using this very satiny or maybe soft shimmery berry pink shade. On center of eyelid, I'm using this bronze pink shade. Wow, I just love the pigment of these shimmery shades. They are of super good quality. They are not very chunky, non-flaky. They are very smooth on the eyes and applies beautifully, I must say. These shimmery shades are also not very heavy on the eyes. They are very lightweight and soft. On the inner side of eyelid, I'm using this gold shade from Cream and Sugar Eyeshadow Quad. I'm actually trying to use almost all the shades. Best part is that they are not flaky at all and very soft to apply. Just going in with that bronzy pink shade on the center to blend all 3 shades together. Now I'm softening the harsh lines of these shimmery shades with the help of this matte dusty pink shade. To add depth on the outer corner, I'm using this berry brown shade. Slightly blending it outwards in a slant way to add really nice lifted look. For lower lash line, I'm using this chocolate brown shade. I'm blending it really nicely only on the outer half. These eyeshadows are very soft, lightweight and easy to blend. They are very pigmented, but there is a slight fallout which I don't really mind because I am going to dust that fallout off, which you can do as well. Right? So no much complaints about fallouts. There is very minor fallout. I'm just going over with that cream shade again on the outer edges to soften them. This really helps to clean out any kind of harsh lines if you have, and give really nice soft look to the eyes. You can see the difference. For inner half of my lower lash line, I'm using this liquid glitter eyeshadow in the shade Ocean Eyes, and this is how it looks like. I'm using a dense brush to blend the pigment, but I can see that the glitter particles are quite chunky and the color is not very opaque. For some look, It's good that it's not very opaque, so then you can have only that blue chunky glitters for a glittery pop look. But when you want an opaque color, when you want an opaque finish, then I think you will need a really nice base eyeshadow underneath. I won't actually prefer to do a blue kind of liner with this dusty pink kind of eye look, but I'm just trying out all the products that I have. So yeah, that's why I'm doing it. One more very important and nice thing, that it doesn't settle quickly, so it's really great that you will get some time to blend it out nicely. Okay, so this much is enough for now. I really like this liquid eyeshadow just to add a pop of glitter, because these are actually quite chunky glitter particles, you can see. And when you blend this, it's not very opaque, it's quite sheer, and only you will be able to see is glitters. And they feel a little patchy too. But if you want to add a pop of glitter, then you can go for it. But the price for this is quite a lot. That is 700 rupees for 3 ml of quantity. But I think you can skip this if you don't want any glitter eyeshadow. Yeah, you can skip this. But if you like to have a good sheer glitter eyeshadow, a liquid glitter eyeshadow, then you can try other shades as well, which are more wearable. But I had these two quads, and these are very wearable shades. So, oh god, what's this? I just scraped off a little bit. So I thought of picking this blue shade instead of the wearable shades like rose gold, gold, copper kind of shades. I have this, so I will use this, but I won't really recommend you to buy this because the price is really on the higher side, that is 700 rupees. You can totally skip this, yeah. And the price for these eyeshadow quads is 400 each, which I think is decent. I really like the pigment, the formula, the blendability. They are very soft and fine and pigmented. Yeah, I like it. Okay, so now to highlight the inner corner of my eyes, I'll be using this champagne shade. This highlighting shade will look really good on complete eyelid as well. And in that way, I have used all the shades to create this eye look just to test them out. And so far, I'm really liking it. I'm totally impressed with the eyeshadow quads. They have some really cool shades as well, so you can check them out. And if you want a sheer glitter, liquid glitter to set on the eyelid, then you can go for this. But if you're looking for an opaque liquid eyeshadow glitter, then this is not a right option. Now to tightline my upper and lower waterline, I'll be using my very favorite kajal, that is K-Beauty Kohl Star Kajal in the shade Spade. Now I'm giving a good curl to my eyelashes with Colorbar Showstopper Eyelash Curler. For mascara, I'm using my very current favorite. This is K-Beauty Lala Lash Volumizing Mascara in the shade Midnight. And here is the eye look complete. I was eyeing on the e.l.f. bronzer in the shade Perpetually Tan, but that went out of stock really quickly. So I will buy that in near future, but for now I have my very favorite bronzer, that is from Wet n Wild, and this is Color Icon Bronzer in the shade What Shady Beaches. And I'm also be contouring my nose with this. For blush, I'm thinking of using this dusty pink shade, and let's see how it performs as in blush. Oh wow! It looks very natural, pink, soft. Sometimes it's really very easy for you to figure out if the product is working for you or not. in a very less time. You can see the difference, right? But I also have my very favorite blush with me, that is K-Beauty Sugar Candy. I have done a proper review video on 3 of the very beautiful shades of K-Beauty matte blushes, and if you're interested, the link is right here. And this eyeshadow quad is actually a multitasker. I am just cutting below my bronzer with same HD powder from e.l.f. For highlighter, I have e.l.f. Metallic Flare Highlighter in the shade White Gold, and this is how it looks like. This is how the highlighter looks like. One important thing I got to know about this highlighter is that at very first few uses you won't be able to see much pigment, because when they have packed this highlighter into the pan, they added a thin film over this powder. Maybe because of maybe to protect the powder, or maybe the shine, or maybe this really cool pattern. Not sure why they did this, but I heard this from so many people that there is some seal kind of thing exist over this powder. Now question is how to get a good pigment. So few people shared in their videos that to scrape off the first layer of this highlighter with the help of a clean spoolie, but I thought that in that way we will end up wasting a lot of product. So I went to elfcosmetics.com website, I searched for this product, and in that how to use section they have mentioned that dampen your sponge or brush before application to get the intense pigment, which means to spray some primer water or setting spray onto the brush or sponge if you like to use that, and then take the product from pan and apply it to the highest points of your face. So I'm going to follow this particular step. And let's see how this particular step works with this highlighter, if this really helps to take off that first layer of highlighter or not, if that really helps to give intense pigment with this highlighter or not. And I'm going to share a before swatch with you as well. Just see, here is the before swatch, before setting spray. It looks very less pigmented, not very much, and before using that spray, I am going to apply it directly from the pan just to see if this performs without setting spray or not on my skin. It performs, but it is very soft and fine and very, very natural looking, like barely nothing kind of feel. But now I think I am going to use a setting spray. And for that I'm using NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray. Spraying some on the highlighter brush, swirling it on the pan, and now let's apply. Oh wow, this is a really good step. Which means you don't really have to scrape off the first layer of highlighter. So don't get sad, just use your primer water or setting spray and you're good to go, you're sorted. You can see a good difference, right? It is pigmented. And let's see the after swatch after using that setting spray, and oh my god, this is super pigmented. Just see the difference. I'm super happy that I didn't scrape off the first layer. I don't want to waste my product at all, and just see, this is the before swatch and this is the after swatch. It's beautiful, right? I love it. Also, you will be able to see the difference in pan as well. This side is plain. I haven't used that damp brush this side, and on this side I have used that damp brush having setting spray on it. I love it. I'm totally in love with this highlighter now. It is super beautiful and I love white gold highlighters. I'm not a very big fan of proper gold highlighter. Lovely. The highlighter is very soft, not very chunky or glittery. Applies beautifully. It blends really nicely onto the skin. And the shade is also really pretty. I really like white gold shade. For daily use, this is a really good highlighter because when you will apply just a single layer, this will look like a very natural looking highlighter. Yeah, no any kind of glitter particles, not flaky at all. Lovely. This is my new favorite. Not this. This is my new favorite. Also, I'm highlighting my nose, my bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, and a little bit on my chin. Also, I'm highlighting my brow bone with this. Price for this highlighter is 800 rupees for 5 grams of quantity, but I really like this highlighter. The color, the finish, the application, everything is just super beautiful, and they offer a couple of shades as well, like rose gold and 24 karat gold, and if you're into those shades then you can grab those as well, but I really prefer this white gold. For lips, I have quite a lot of options. I bought 3 liquid matte lipsticks. One is in the shade Mauvelous, which is a beautiful nude pink shade. Then I have shade Praline, which is a brownish nude shade, and then I have Berry Sorbet, which is a purplish fuchsia pink shade, and each one is priced at 800 rupees. Then I bought a lip lacquer. Lip lacquers are basically liquid lipstick and lip gloss in between kind of formula. They are pigmented, but they are not very pigmented, and they are glossy but not very sticky. So they are somewhere in between, great for everyday wear. And I am in the shade Moody, and this one is priced at 400 rupees. Then I bought one lip plumping gloss. These are basically those lip glosses which you apply on your lips. They give a really cooling, tingling sensation and makes your lips look a bit fuller. And I am in the shade Sparkling Rosé. And this one is also priced at 800 rupees. But for now, I'm not using this lip plumping gloss. I will definitely upload a review video on it, and I'll share on my Instagram as well. So make sure to follow me on my Instagram, Zohainsight. Right now, I'm applying this liquid matte lipstick in the shade Praline, and this is how it looks like. You can either open this seal or you can just twist to open it. It's that simple. And it is having a teardrop kind of applicator and a really long wand. I just wiped off my lip balm and now I'm applying this Praline. Oh wow, this is a beautiful nude brown, great for everyday wear. I actually tried the Berry Sorbet shade yesterday already, and I really like to test the lip products as soon as I got them. So when my order arrived, I just applied the Berry Sorbet shade, and the formula is super gorgeous. I am just overdrawing my lips just in center. That is my cupid's bow and lower lip, to give a really nice fuller lip kind of appearance to my lips. So I was saying that I tried the Berry Sorbet shade other day and I really like the formula. It's very soft, lightweight, and it does not emphasize the cracks. And it lasts pretty much 6 to 7 hours with meal. And yeah, this one is a beautiful shade, I must say. It's a beautiful brownie nude, but having slight bit of cool undertone in it. Not so much, but slight bit. And I like this. I'm actually thinking of topping it up with this lip lacquer in the shade Moody because they both are having quite similar shade, and let's see how this glossy lip looks. So same opening, just see. Yeah. Well, this is how it looks like. And this is having straight, long wand. The applicator is straight. Now let's apply. I remember that I was a gloss person when I was in 10th standard. Then after that, when I used matte lipsticks, then there was no going back for glosses. But these days I am into glosses quite a bit, so I thought of picking some glosses, and these are the new launch, so yeah. And this is a peachy brown nude kind of gloss which has given a terracotta touch to my lips. You can see it's not very sticky, right? It's not very sticky and it looks good. My cracks are not very visible. My lips are looking very smooth as well. So yeah, so far so good, but I will apply without any liquid lipstick and will update you in my upcoming videos. Now for the final touch, I am setting my face with NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray, and yeah. Now let's talk about my final thoughts. So I actually bought these products with quite a lot of research so that I won't have to regret afterwards. But if you ask me some of my very favorite products, then this highlighter is a must-have. I absolutely love this highlighter. I am in the shade White Gold and I'm very happy with that. So I highly recommend you to try this. Also, I'll be uploading detailed review of all these products super soon on my YouTube channel. So make sure to subscribe and press the bell icon to get notified when my video goes up. Then I highly recommend you to try their liquid matte lipsticks. They are beautiful. They offer some really beautiful nude shades and some bright shades as well. They have really nice red Vixen shade, which is a beautiful bold red shade. So you can definitely give this a try, and they are long lasting, they are lightweight, they don't emphasize the cracks, and they are super beautiful. Shade range is also very nice. I really like it, and what else we need in liquid lipsticks, right? So I highly recommend you to try these liquid lipsticks as well. Then how can we not talk about these bite-sized eyeshadow quads? I highly recommend you to try these because they are travel friendly, very small, and they are just so beautiful, right? They are super pigmented, they blend easily, they are very soft, they are not very heavy. So I really like this, and they have some really cool shade variants as well. I really like their bronze shade. One more is there, which is truffle. I highly recommend you to try that shade variant as well, but these two are big yay. This loose powder is also very good, very soft and finely milled. Doesn't make face look very cakey. It's not opaque, like it's not having any kind of coverage because this is a translucent loose powder. So translucent loose powder, when they are quite opaque, they feel like a gray cast on your face. So this does not make me feel like this added any kind of a gray cast on my face. So I highly recommend you to try this as well. Also, this really helps to blur out the pores, which is great. I will also recommend you to try this Lavender Primer only if you have dullness and if you want to cancel out the yellowness and golden touch from your skin, which is a big problem for we neutral undertone beauties, because when we get tan and when we suffer from dull skin, our skin looks a bit yellow or maybe golden. So it's really tough to use our shade foundation, which is a neutral undertone foundation. So this really helps to neutralize that yellowness, cancels out that yellowness from the skin. Then only purchase this one. Also, this comes in green variant. So if you have a lot of redness, so that green one helps to cancel out the redness from the skin. But one more green is there, which is anti-acne primer. So make sure that you're buying this tone adjusting primer in green only, not that anti-acne one. Both are having green packaging only. So okay, so that you all will not get confused, that's why I'm telling that. And highly recommend this brown sugar lip exfoliator because it is super soft. It made my lips very soft pink, and you can see that lips, the cracks on the lips are not looking like straight on your face. My lips look very smooth and moisturized as well. So yeah, if you're looking for a good lip exfoliator, then go and grab this. I will definitely update about this lip plumping gloss in my upcoming videos, so stay tuned for that. Now talking about this lip lacquer, I wore this over that Praline liquid matte lipstick and still it's beautiful. It's not very heavy, it's not sticky. It has given a really nice terracotta tinge to my lips on that brown nude shade, and I will wear this on bare lips and will update you in my upcoming videos. Now talking about the liquid glitter eyeshadow in the shade Ocean Eyes, you can totally skip this if you are not looking for any glitter eyeshadow. Also, this is for 700 rupees, which is actually quite a lot for just a single shade. If you're expecting that this is going to be opaque and pigmented, then it's not. So if you're looking for just a sheer liquid glitter to easily pop on the eyes, then only go for this. And they also offer some really cool shades, like they have a black, a copper, gold, rose gold, pink. So I was about to buy that flirty birdie shade. It's a beautiful rose gold, champagne gold in between kind of shade. But then I thought I am grabbing these neutral shade palettes, so let's try this out. I will definitely create some really cool makeup looks by using this particular one. So yeah, stay tuned for that as well. And after watching those particular makeup looks, I am sure that it will be easy for you to decide if you want to buy this or not. Now talking about the price of e.l.f. products in India, so they have doubled up their price in India. And this is something that everyone is talking about on internet, and just think of it that it takes quite a lot of effort, customs, workers, and quite a lot of behind the scene kind of things which we people don't really know about. It takes quite a lot of effort to make a brand easily accessible in India for we consumers. So I think it is a drugstore brand, so it will come with really good offers every now and then. Just for example, I bought all these products in buy two get one free offer. The next day they were having 20% off on their products. So you can purchase these products in some really cool discounts. And I would also love to buy these products only in discount, not going to pay full price for any of these. For example, I bought these 3 liquid matte lipsticks. Each one is priced at 800 rupees. I bought 3 of them together. I got one for free. Okay, buy 2 get 1 free offer was there. So each one costs me approx 530. So it's good, right? Just see, whenever you're getting these kind of offers, then you can grab these products. And that is it for today's video. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, then like, share and comment your beautiful words. Also, do let me know in the comment box if you want me to try any other e.l.f. products and review them. I would love to do it for you. And I will see you soon in my next video. Till then, take care. Bye.